Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Menyo. Couple notes on the calendar. The Jackson County Regional Livestock Market will have a bred cow consignment sale this Friday, 6 p.m. For your complete livestock authority website, jcrlm.com. And today is the last day of the open house for complete liquidation of Wellman Seeds. They have two different locations open 9 to 3 today. That would be in Van Wert and in Delphus. Looking back to yesterday's WASDE report and some of the numbers there, USDA cut Argentina's soybean production by 3 million metric tons to 49 million metric tons, and leaving Brazil's unchanged at 169 million metric tons. USDA cut both Argentina and Brazil's corn production estimates by 1 million metric ton to 50 million metric ton and 216 million metric tons, respectively. Tuesday's new crop U.S. ending stocks estimates were neutral for corn and soybeans and wheat, said DTN livestock analyst Rhett Montgomery. World ending stock estimates from USDA were moderately bullish for corn, moderately bullish for soybeans, and neutral for wheat, he said. In the corn category, the farm gate price was increased 10 cents a bushel to $4.35 a bushel, and that was the only change USDA made in domestic corn numbers. For the soybeans, they lowered the average farm gate price by a dime to $10.10 a bushel and left the supply and demand balance sheet unchanged. For the wheat, the average U.S. farm gate price was unchanged at $5.55 a bushel. The estimate for 24-25 domestic wheat ending stocks was 794 million bushels, down 4 million from January. As we look to the livestock figures in that report, the report said it was supportive for cattle and beef markets in 25, according to DTN livestock analyst Shaylee Stewart. Now, the beef production for 25 was increased in its number by 775 million pounds, as carcass weights remain historically high. And just last week, APHIS announced the Mexican cattle imports would resume, which ensures additional supply. The report was mixed for hog and pork markets for 25, with production increased 20 million pounds thanks to higher carcass weights. All in all, quarterly price projections for hog prices didn't change much, as only the first quarter of 25 saw a slight increase in hog prices, now projected at $62 per hundredweight. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultant, simply better performance. Here's the forecast.
The weather's starting to turn ugly pretty quick here. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick look at that Ohio forecast update. We're still watching moisture work its way towards us, on our way to some rain, freezing rain, and even some wet snow depending on where you're at. Update on the low pressure track. It looks like it's going to continue to move right across Ohio from southwest to northeast. That puts most of us in the rain track. I think the northwestern part of the state and north central part of the state is going to be the best area to see some freezing rain and ice, and then the far, far, far northwest tip of Ohio can still see some snow accumulations on the order of several inches, 1 to 4, I think. So it's going to be a mess here this afternoon and evening, but tomorrow it's done. We are cold. We get some sunshine in even into Friday before more rain, wet snow, and maybe even some thunderstorms for the weekend. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Back with more after this.
Here's the scoop. Soybeans are fueling Ohio's dairy farms, one glass of milk at a time. Nationwide, dairy farms use the equivalent of 229 million bushels of soybeans every year. Plus, high oleic soybeans boost milk fat and yield, making farms more profitable. From the fields to your fridge, soybeans power the farms that feed families. Brought to you by Ohio soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
I'm Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing your midweek technicals. We got March 25 corn futures with the first level of support seen at 479 and the first level of resistance seen at 492. March 25 soybean futures has the first level of support seen at $10.37 and the first level of resistance seen at $10.53. March 25 wheat futures has the first level of support seen at $5.72 and the first level of resistance at $5.84. For bullish momentum, we need to see closes above these key resistance levels. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. On the mixed grain board, we have March corn 491 and a quarter cent, up 7 and a quarter. December new crop up 3 at 473 and 1/4. March beans down 7 at 1036 and a half. November new crop down 4 and 1/4 at 1051 and a quarter cent. The July wheat is up 4 at 605 and 3/4. September up 3 and a half at 618 and 3/4. February cattle 199.45 down 22. February lean hogs 89.25 up 52. April's up $1.20 at 94.17. April feeder cattle up 2 cents at 265. May down 2 cents at 263.65. Thanks for joining us. This is the Ohio AgNet.